How to be proactive. Look at where we focus our time and energy. We each have a wide range of concerns: our health, our children, problems at work, the national debt, terrorism, etc. We can put them in circle of concern. As we look at those things within our circle of concern, there are some things over which we have no real control and others that we can do something about. We can put these things within another circle, the circle of influence. By determining which circle is the focus of most of our time and energy, we could know the degree of our proactivity. Proactive people focus their efforts in circle of influence. They work on things they can do something about. The nature of their energy is positive, enlarging, causing their circle of influence to increase. Reactive people, on the other hand, focus their efforts in the circle of concern. They focus on the weaknesses of other people, the problems in the environment, the circumstances over which they have no control. This leads to shrinking of their circle of influence. As long as we are working in our circle of concern, we empower the things within it to control us. The problems we face fall in one of three types: direct control problem, problems involving our own behavior. They are solved by working on our habits. They are obviously within our circle of influence. Indirect control problem, problems involving other people's behavior. They are solved by changing our methods of influence. No control problem, problems we can do nothing about, such as our past or situational realities. No control problems involve taking the responsibility to smile and peacefully accept these problems and learn to live with them, even though we don't like them. By choosing our response to circumstance, we powerfully affect our circumstances. If I have a problem in my marriage, what do I really gain by continually confessing my wife's sin? By saying I'm not responsible, I make myself a powerless victim. I immobilize myself in a negative situation. I also diminish my ability to influence her. My nagging, accusing, critical attitude only makes her feel validated in her own weakness. If I really want to improve my situation, I can work on the one thing over which I have control: myself. I can stop trying to shape up my wife and work on my own weaknesses. I can focus on being a great marriage partner, a source of unconditional love and support. Hopefully, my wife will feel the power of proactive example and respond in kind. But whether she does or doesn't, the most positive way I can influence my situation is to work on myself, on my being. At the very heart of our circle of influence is our ability to make and keep commitments and promises. The commitments we make to ourselves and to others, and our integrity to those commitments, is the essence and clearest manifestation of our proactivity. By making and keeping promises to ourselves and others, little by little, our honor becomes greater than our moods. The power to make and keep commitments to ourselves is the essence of developing the basic habits of effectiveness. We strongly recommend you to buy this book. Links are in the description. Please hit the like button and share this video on Facebook, Reddit, and other platforms. Let's summarize. Proactive people focus their efforts in the circle of influence. They work on the things they can do something about. Reactive people focus on the weaknesses of other people, the problems in the environment, and the circumstances over which they have no control. The power to make and keep commitments to ourselves is the essence of developing the basic habits of effectiveness.